All right, DJ Wolf back on the mic here. YouTube talking about Bill Cosby. All right. But anyway, here's my take on it. Bill, you had a chance to redeem yourself, brother. I just didn't think in 2015 I'd be hearing that kind of mess going on with you. I really, really didn't. I really didn't, Bill. I'm just kind of, I'm in Mr. Cosby. I'm sorry. I want to respect you. Mr. Cosby, I didn't think you'd be out there doing that kind of stuff, man. I really didn't. I thought you were a very devoted husband and all that to your wife and the kids. And you was out there flaunting and flossing and all the other stuff. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. You know. But due process still say, innocent until proven guilty. But you admitted to doing it. In a court of law. Now, according to this published report, said Cosby's lawyers insisted that the accusers knew they were taking quaaludes from the comedian, according to the unsealed documents. Now, myself, I remember as far back as, if I'm not mistaken, early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, there were stories that was published about Cosby doing this stuff. And it was very much downplayed. It's something that, man, it's just kind of bothering me, man. Bill Cosby, of all people, man. I'm kind of worried about the timing. All this mess going down. You have the thing that's going down with that went down with the shooting in South Carolina. The very weekend I had to be down there. And then talking about today just voted the South Carolina legislation just voted to have the flag removed. And now, I think it's going to go through the House or something like that. And then if that gets approved, the governor is going to vote to remove it or abolish it. I want to remove it. They didn't say abolish it. They didn't say remove it from state capital. That's really what the vote is about. It ain't about anything else to do with that. But they're not abolishing the flag. They're not condoning the flag as being a detriment to people like the swastika was to Jews. No, they're not doing that. There was one other flag that that's supposed to be a detriment to people. I forgot what it was. But yeah. But you see how, other people get support when it's something that's offensive to them, they remove it right away. I come to us? No. There was a woman. Yeah, I'm going to post on another YouTube video. There was a woman recently black woman, surprised me. She supports the Confederate flag. And up to this day, I don't know why. I know there was a story on it. And she had the whole get up. I was like, are you saying? And there was a brother that does too. I'm like, do you guys understand what that flag meant against us as African Americans? You guys don't really know your history. You obviously don't know your history. I mean, seriously though. I mean, that's crazy. Young African Americans sitting there wearing a Confederacy flag, like it was a professional football team. Not realizing the Confederacy was the ones that have murdered, killed, raped, pillaged, and hung your people. Really? Seriously. That's like a Jew, a Jewish person, putting on swastika and flag and draping it on himself. Man, they would be condemned Well, I know there wasn't a lot of there was some black backlash against that woman and that guy, but not a whole lot. You know, should have been an overthrow of that. Just an overthrow of a major backlash. But I hadn't heard anything about it. You know. But getting back to Cosby right now, brother, it ain't looking good. I mean, and several people on YouTube and Twitter and the news media have all reported the same thing. Wow. And I guess someone said in this published report, if today's report is true, Mr. Cosby admitted under oath 10 years ago of sedating women for sexual purposes. Wow. Boy, he is in such hot water, man. Alright, you know, I gotta move on from that, man. I don't even know what to say about that, man. I mean, now that the dirt is out, it's just, what's going on with this law talk, man? The dirt is out. It's just ridiculous. You know, I'm really sorry to hear about that. You know, I looked up the Cosby. I looked up the Cosby when I was a child, and now this. Wow. In any case, Donald Trump running for president. Really? I'm not even sure I should even talk about that. He's a fucking nut job. Excuse my French. He really is. I don't give a shit about him, Donald Trump, man. I really, really don't. Really? Do I care? No. That's about the size of it. Donald Trump. Yeah, please. You know. Floyd Mayweather, I heard, he lost his title. The title that he had recently won when he fought Pacquiao back in May. He was supposed to pay a $200,000 sanction fee with the boxing organization that he fought under against Pacquiao. I don't remember which one, but nevertheless, he didn't pay it. They took his title. Yet you won well over $150 million from that fight purse that night. That lousy fight, which I still say I had my heart set on that fight. You know, we waited years for this fight. And it turned out to be the sorriest fight I have ever seen two professionals do in my life. I mean, that fight just drug on for 12 hours. Like he was waiting for paint to dry. It's crazy. So I was disappointed in the fight. I really was. Very, very disappointed. So I don't have a whole lot to say about that fight. I'm just trying to adjust my mic here. Yeah. The fight was really honestly, the fight was some garbage. I'm gonna tell you right up front. It was some garbage. It was some booty hole. I'll leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You know, I'll adjust this thing here. Yeah, the fight was some booty hole. I ain't gonna lie, it was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But I don't know. The title, my understanding, the title's up for grabs now. So they mentioned this other boxer that they said that may be up for it. But I was reading reports that the boxer they're talking about that may be up to get a shot at the title. They said he ain't about shit. I was reading a report about that. But I don't know. I've seen him fighting. I'm not even familiar with it at all. But anyway, that fight was just a waste. It really was. Now, that's a shocker that I heard today. I I read about it. Jared from Subway, if you hadn't already heard, is under investigation for child porn. Jared, as you know, was the Subway spokesman for many years for the Subway campaign, who had lost a ton of weight by eating Subway every day. In any case, do you know this Bama amassed a fortune, net worth, not gross, net worth of $15 million? I scratched my head. I said, you gotta be kidding me. Jared from Subway is worth $15 million? That's crazy. Hell, I must be the wrong line of work or something, man. This dude, all he did was eat a Subway a day, lost the weight, and got paid. Man, unbelievable. And I saw his house. This is a gorgeous house. Man, that house was just like, that house was nice. I mean, very nice house. Nice for mine. And then people think I got, mine's nice, but dad's nice. Truthfully. But he's under investigation. The CEO of the foundation that he ran, Jared Foundation, he was originally looked into the investigation back in April, and he was so distraught by it once they found out what he was doing. It was like over 400 pieces of 400 pictures that was found on his hardware and other places in his house. This is the chairman that ran the Jared Foundation for Jared. The Jared Foundation was a foundation that was worked to reduce childhood obesity in children. And he might have been getting his pictures through that somewhere along the line. And now Jared is being investigated for the same thing. Go figure. Okay. Well, this is something else I want to talk about. All right. I know I probably talked about before. I'm going to talk about it again. I went to go to the Truth and Logic tour to see my, I guess I could say mentor. But I started doing the social media talk show video format years ago, before I even knew who Tommy was, but I just didn't apply it to video. One day I'm gonna find that video. I got it somewhere. I just don't know where the hell it is. It's somewhere in this house. And I had on videotape, I actually shot a video of my prototype, the DJ Wolf Show, 19 years ago. This year. I want to find it so next year, when the 20th anniversary of me starting my video venture officially, I can post that on YouTube and let people know this was an idea I had a long time ago. And I'm not taking nothing away from Tommy. Tommy Sotomayor is the man, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I did have an idea of doing like a black talk show with me on the mic like I'm doing right now. I actually did a video prototype of that back in 1996. True story. My son can actually vouch for this. He actually said he remembered the day I was doing it at my old house when I lived in District Heights, Maryland. Well, anyway, but I know I got the video. I got a video tape, but then I'm gonna have to convert it. But I actually had a DVD of it too, and I can't find it. I got that's the one. I just want to go ahead and load it and get it down there. I promise you, as soon as I find it, I'm gonna get it converted to DVD, and I'm gonna load it up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Even I have to put a DVD player and shoot it from my camera and show you what I'm talking about. But I will promise you, I'm gonna find it if it takes me the rest of the year. All right. In any case, Tommy was talking about, as you usually do, about our black women. And particularly, there's one story about a woman who had 15 kids and telling the government that they're responsible for taking care of her 15 kids, which I thought was retarded, but that's another whole story. Friend of mine told me that he had told a woman that he knew somebody went to the Thomas show, right? And they told a friend of theirs that they had went, and the woman was saying like, well, you know, I watched Tommy, and Tommy hate black women. And he told me, he said, man, Tommy don't hate black women. Tommy just hate what some black women do. You know? And I'm gonna be honest. I can understand that. Because there's things that sisters do that they get away with, whether it be on the street, in the club, at church, on the job. They get away with so much shit. You know, especially if you're a brother in those environments, they will throw you straight under the bus. I've seen it happen. They will throw you right under the bus. And oh no, don't let them say something negative about you in front of white people. It's over. You know? And they'll do it without any cause or rhyme or reason. They don't care. Just don't do it with them. They don't want you to do it with them, but they'll sure do it with you in a heartbeat. They'll throw you straight under the fucking bus and back it right back up and then run you over again with it. Unbelievable. Yep. So, Tommy knows of what he speaks. Now, I myself, I don't hate black women. I love black women. I love the way they smell, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they jiggle, everything. Believe that. You know? What I don't like is the way they sometimes they throw black men under the bus. And they are notorious for doing it. I've seen it happen to brothers by their mothers, to sisters, aunts, grandmothers. I've seen it happen. So I know what I speak as well. You know, that's just a habit. They throw you under the bus. They could care less. You know, as long as it don't affect their bottom line. But if it affects yours, they don't give a fuck. Just telling you, that's how it is with. That's how it is with these sisters today, man. They could care less. You know, well, they ain't my man. I don't care. You know, that's the attitude that they got. That's the attitude they've always carried, and they could care less. They're gonna shame, man. They're gonna shame. You know. Interesting. Judge refused to dismiss murder case against Suge Knight. What a shock. And Suge Knight like, oh man. You know what? He's being held on $10 million bail. Man, you ain't going nowhere, bro. Oh well. I ain't gonna comment any further on that. You know, I'm gonna leave it like it is. Ooh. Even when I'm doing videos this late, and my Ball Talk show is late as well. Wow. But I wanted to say that, man, because sisters know they got the upper hand. They know that. It doesn't matter where they're at. You know, if they want to step over your toes and make you look like shit, they'll do it. Don't care how good a brother you are to them. If they feel that they could take a rope and pull you down as far as you can go, just so they can be happy, they will do it. I've seen it happen. They will do it. Yeah. But it's just a matter of men, especially black men, we only want to tolerate so much of that. For real. You know. Then we're going to take a rope and pull you in with us. Okay, so we both can't get out the hole. You in the hole and I'm in the hole. That used to be a song thing. Well, never mind. Anyway, if I'm trying to pull you up out the hole with the rope, all right, and you're asking me for more rope. Well, let me put it. If I pull you out the hole, all right, how you gonna try to pull me down because you ain't out the hole yet? That don't make any sense. That's the way sometimes some black men feel when the woman they with is supposed to be a ride die chick, and they throw them under the bus. And like I said again, it's even more embarrassing when they throw them under the bus around people who you know think low about us no matter what. You can be on top of your game, but if they hear one negative thing about you by our sister, oh my God, they'll run with this shit. They think, oh yeah, she's been through so much. Please. So that's always the case, but I think I'm gonna cut the shit a little short here. I just had to get my spiel out, um, because I wanted to get a couple things off my chest today. I'm glad I did. We gotta stop all this nonsense on the streets, man, hurting each other. Because the only thing we're doing is hurting ourselves. Drop the mic. This is DJ Wolf. I'm gonna cut out a little early, because I need to get me some shut eye. All right, this your boy DJ Wolf. I'm signing out, and I'll talk to y'all later on YouTube. And see you later.